All right.
Hi,
Okay.
Karen. How are you?
Good. How are you, Ramesh?
I'm fine. Thank you for asking. And welcome to the Voice of Common People interacting with me, Rami. I
Hmm.
think, first of all, I see that your dress is really awesome and it's look more colorful. And advance happy
Thank you.
Christmas.
Thank you so
And
much.
coming to you, Karen, I have seen you for the 4 to 5 months onwards. You are so dedicated in terms of your research work.
Thank you.
And I seen your profile. It was amazing. You did PhD, one of the reputative universities in the US, and in especially in specialization, your major is electronics. It's not an easy task to
Mm,
complete PhD in that particular field. So during your
thank you.
PhDs, what are the challenges, hurdles, and obstacles you are facing? And finally, you completed. Now you are working as a good researcher in well-reputed institute. And how you feel now?
Okay. So I want to start from my PhD's challenges. So one of the things I made at first, because I got my bachelor degrees in China. First, when I come to America, definitely a lot of language barrier and culture shock. That's what happens in my first year. And I also have a lot of course since I don't have master degree before. So kind of struggling at those course, language barrier and culture things at like first 1.5 years. Then once I finish all the requirement courses, it's almost the end of like 2019. Then it's like COVID-19, like everything shut down and also our lab shut down. So it's like I'm just in the middle of my PhD. So that's changed a lot of things, but I think that I need to find a way. So at that time, so we did some like I also studied some other knowledges. So my background is electronics, but I also get some opticals knowledges and also like did some optical experiments and also my previous research also related to some like optical techniques. That's one thing. And another like what I'm struggling, what I say is like especially for PhD students, because you need get funded. So it's very hard to get funded. It's very challenging things. And I would say like um, one good thing is if you got like research assistantships, so you don't need to worry about that. But then you need to do some work, right? You definitely need to finish some project. You need to write some papers. That's a lot of struggling things. I think like most of people or the like PhD degree, they know how hard it is. And in the same time, if you don't have like a research assistantship, I also got like about 1 year teaching assistantship. That's also challenging, like because the teaching workload is very heavy in our universities. So I almost spend more than half of my times to just studying, like preparing for the teaching and also like check the homework,
Um,
also like for the like the
yes.
teaching part.
Yes.
Yeah, so that takes
Yes, apart from that, I know that you have been living for the 6 to 5 years onwards in the US. So you feel any time like I miss my own family, my own country. So like my
yeah.
own food and cultural differences. Have you seen any kind of these kind of things while you are while you are living here?
I would say so. My previous university is in Pennsylvania, so there are not too much Chinese people there. I would say when I moved to California, that's much better. So I can just like within 20 minutes drive, I can went to like a Chinese restaurant, Chinese supermarket, and there's a lot of Chinese here, even in our company. So I feel a little bit comfort better compared to what I live in Pennsylvania, but um, definitely I do have a homesick,
Okay.
so I really miss my relatives and my countries, but because the limitation of my visa, Right now, it's almost impossible for me to
Mm,
get back to China and then safety back
mm,
to America.
mm.
So it's very hard. So like my plan is still like finish all the things in
Yeah.
America and then
Okay.
back to China.
And yes, I know that you explained very clearly. And one thing I observed, you are multidisciplinary, but because I seen you
Mhm. Yeah,
personally,
yeah.
everything you learn yourself. You never depend on anybody. So where you learn like you are very self independent person. You never depend on anybody. So what, how, where these kind of qualities you acquire from your side?
Yeah, so yeah, that's true because my previous research is developing like biosensors for the bacteria. Like that's when I got interview from my previous advisors. I was also shocked, like because my background is like some material science and some
Mm,
electronics engineering, but then she asked me to do some sensors for the bacteria. I was also shocked at first. And I also like ask a lot of like elderly PhD candidates or other advisors, just say you just need to learn how to do that.
mm,
Then you will get. I think one of my strengths is like I think I learn this new things faster than others, but
mm.
it's
But
also like
I observed, Karen, it's
yeah, yeah.
a sensor and these kind of electronic devices. It's literally daunting. You need to be think twice and you need to be think out of the box. Then only your ideas come pop up in your mind and you try to be work on
Mm.
in practice. So, like on that point of view, anytime you felt pressurized in this in this field.
Yes, so it's honestly it's hard because most of especially for the interdisciplinary things is very new. So all the knowledge you can find is on the book is kind of outdated. So you need to search like different news
Mm,
knowledges. One thing is from like the latest
mm.
publications and also in some forums you can see like people discussing what the problem make and always talk with your colleagues and think they
Yeah.
if they know your things they are much helpful.
Mm. Okay. And because my final question to you, you written so many research papers. That was really amazing. So those who want to start their career as a research assistant or doing their PhD right now on in this process. So what are the tips and techniques you should give to the upcoming new generation people to write the research paper? What are the ticks and tracks we should follow to write new research proposals and new research papers in easy way?
Okay, so first I think you need to learn how to write the scientific articles. It's not easy even for the native speakers because they just know like the native language, not like the articles writing skills. So first I think in all the colleges they do offer these writing courses. I do take that before and I think it's helpful for me because they are not just talking how to write a sentence, they are talking about how you prepare your outlines and how you like expand your outlines to a real articles. And also, as you know, like now ChatGPT is very powerful. So before, like most of the paper I wrote, I don't have ChatGPT at that time. So um, it's kind of struggling. And now I think once you have a good idea, you can try to talk with ChatGPT, kind of you just give that some keywords or some
Mm,
point and let it to explain that for you.
mm.
And by the way, it can also like polish your sentence and check like the grammar. So I think that's very helpful.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Karen. You were giving so much of information. Definitely, those information is useful for us, and those who are listening to these kind of informative videos, definitely they will get some benefits. And thank you for your time. I know that your time is very valuable. Anyhow, you
No
are
problem.
giving some time for us and sharing your insightful thoughts. So that
Yeah,
was
yeah.
really amazing. We are mesmerized by your words. Thank you. Bye, Karen. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.